Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for joining me for today's video. This is the card the video is going to be featuring, but before I get to that, I just wanted to go over a few things. Starting March 1st, Stampin' Up! Is having what they call their online exclusives. And this is something that is brand new to Stampin' Up! So it's brand new to demonstrators and to customers. So I'm sure there's gonna be some trial and error and a learning curve with this, but I'm really excited about this concept that Stampin' Up! Is going to be starting. It will be offered a few times a year. It will be, again, like I said, it's gonna be called Online Exclusive. And it's products that it will not be in any type of a catalog. It will not be in an annual catalog. It will not be in a mini catalog. It is strictly online. And these are just some of the items. We've been told some of the items that will be available March 1st. Now, as a demonstrator, I've been able to pre-order from this select group. And I love this stamp set and this dies. But we've been told that there will also be other items, and we haven't even been able as demonstrators to see those yet. We will get to see them March 1st, like everybody else. But I am really excited about this concept. That way, you know, Stampin' Up! Has something that's new and it's cutting edge. They're not having to pretty much shelf that until it's time for them to put out their catalogs, either the annual catalog once a year or the minis that come out twice a year. So in going with this theme for this online exclusives, I am offering an online exclusive class. I have never done that. All of my classes are in person. That's just how I've always done my Stampin' Up! Business. How I've always conducted everything has been face-to-face, one-on-one. So it will be featuring the Irresistible Blooms dies and the stamp sets, red rubber. And I have all the information is underneath this video on my blog, but it's going to be in the mail. You will, this is really, I'm offering a class to individuals that if you don't live in the area or you can't physically attend a class at my home, you will be able to still make cards. And it will be featuring the Irresistible Blooms stamp set and products from that collection, the Designer Series paper, embellishments, embossing folders. So again, I have this information is also on my blog. Right underneath this video. Today's card is featuring the Thanks a Bunch stamp set. It's a celebration stamp set. It's really cute. I think great for Easter cards. So this is what we're going to be making. And it's a thick, they use thick? No, I use regular basic white cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11. I'm just going to burnish that fold line. This is from the Celebrations Dandy Designs Designer Series paper. I've loved just about every single piece of Designer Series paper in that pack. The colors of ink are Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, and Garden Green. And I've already stamped my greeting. It looks like spring in Garden Green ink. And I have used the, cut that out with the stitched rectangle dies. And then I also have another piece of basic white cardstock that I have cut out with the rectangle or stitched rectangle dies. And normally my rule of thumb is stamp, punch first, then die cut, punch, whatever. I did this backwards, the opposite way, because I wanted to make sure I could fit these carrots and the carrot tops on here. And since this is a photopolymer, it's a see-through stamp set, I can go ahead and die cut first. If this had been red rubber, I probably would have just taken a pencil and made like two lines, the top and the bottom, to make sure that, you know, I didn't want my carrot tops or the bottom of my carrots to go off the cardstock. So I am just going to take my carrot stamp and ink this up, and I'm just going to start in the middle of this and stamp it in the middle first. And just sort of, not really overlapping, but just kind of next to each other for my carrots. And this one, I think I might swing it out just a little bit more. Okay, so there's my carrots. And then this stamp on here, it's this one. This one is great for grass. It's actually for shading for your carrot, but you can also, if you stamp it this way, use it for grass. And I don't have my cheaters on, so maybe I better put those on. And I sometimes find that if I turn a stamp the other way, it's easier for me to line up. Maybe kind of. Not so great there at the bottom, but I see this, my clear paper. Someone at a class must have been, after they stamped on here, they kept assembling their cards on it. I've got adhesive on there, which, yeah, we're okay. All right. So I have that. Let me close this up before I stick my finger in it. Stamps out of the way. I want my Granny Apple Green ink. Okay, let me bring this. I don't know why I set that off the side. I'm not done with it. So I'm going to bring this in. And let me grab a Post-it. Now, where do I want to start? Let's start in the middle. So I'm putting a Post-it down because I don't want any of my ink. I don't want any of my ink to actually get onto my carrots. So I'm just going to put a Post-it down to do some masking. There we go. And then I'm going to take my Garden Green ink pad and this part of the carrot greenery. I'm going to stamp with that also. Okay, I'm all done with that. Get rid of that Post-it. Again, close up my ink pads. My inky stamps out of the way. And then now all we're going to do is assemble our card. So let me get some a tape runner. I'm just going to attach my stamped cardstock to the center of my Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to attach this to my card base. Again, in the center, hopefully, maybe. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe not. Come on. Oh. Oh, maybe I can't even tell if that's any better. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hope that it's in the center. All right, I already have my greeting here, and as you can see, I didn't like it the first time I stamped it, so I turned the cardstock over. I've got some dimensionals. I'm just gonna pop this here. And then I'm going to add some enamel dot essentials. So I'm going to add these that are, what did these come in? It's come in white, crumb cake, night of navy, and I don't know if this is pumpkin pie or if this is mango. I didn't happen to write it down, so I'm like, okay. To me, it looks like it matches good enough. So that's what we're using. There we go. So that's it. Here's my nice, fast, relatively easy card that I am going to be sending out at Easter time. So yeah, using the Celebration stamp set. Celebration is only good to the end of the month. This is yours free with a qualifying purchase, and I believe this is a $50 purchase before tax and shipping. The designer series paper is Celebration Dandy Designs, and that is yours with a $100 qualifying purchase. So I hope you have enjoyed today's springy Easter time card. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Bye.